Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Indonesia in Millennium Dawn. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, we're still fighting a little bit of revolt in, I need, you know what? Well, together, let's learn how to pronounce this. Pronunciation. What language do they speak in Indonesia? I know this maybe sounds weird. It's not just called Indonesian, right? Oh, maybe it is. How do you say this? Google Translate, tell me.
Aceh.
Aceh, okay. So we still got a revolt over here in Aceh. Which I guess maybe I could have guessed that as well. Maybe in the future for every series, I just have a little chat bot, a little Google Translate where I just type in the name of the person. I just have it say it for me instead of butchering basically every name, even if it's in like normal English. If it's like a weird British name, it's fucked. It's over for me. Anyways, we're tackling the crisis. To deal with the ongoing Asian financial crisis in our nation, we must look for help in foreign bodies. Japan is our closest partner that's willing to help. However, Japan has hurt our nation in the past, and many nationals of anti-Western groups are asking for another alternative. And the other alternative is China. China is also open to helping our nation out, but we're doing so pushing in their direct sphere of influence, possibly shifting our politics. Of course, we're going to need the Japanese aid. So we got the JICA, which I had to pay for apparently, so thank you for that. Nuclear reactor speed. 7 billion construction speed upgrade, even more rubber. Thing is, everything costs money. I don't know if you've ever noticed that or not. What do you need? Replace fighting the crisis with beating the crisis. That seems good. But right now, it requires a new capital and a 21st century skill. Oh, one of the following. We need to finish either you or you. Okay. What about the ethnic tension? Whole shebang. I mean, 100 political power is not bad. And we get more political power gain, which honestly probably is important. I do need political power going forward. But I also need to make sure that you, like... I mean, there's 7 to... Like, this is quite a handful of units. And I need to deal... Let me just, like, send 1 unit in. Country-specific bonus, minus 95. But I still don't know where it is or where it's located. That's for filtering out the units. That's not really what I'm looking for here. Like, you'd think it'd be one of these national spirits. But additional income. Well, how much money are we getting from this additional income from Saudi Arabia? Currently we're getting, oh, it's basically actually 0. Okay, never mind. I'm guessing there's probably some way I can probably, like, maybe ban them. I don't really know. But I do need to, like, not have a negative 95% attack value. Probably would be beneficial to me. 'Cause I thought it maybe would be, like, one of these. Interesting proposal. Police costs? No, it's a bad idea. Honestly, I don't think... I think maybe one time I've seen it maybe be worthwhile, but it's like 400 political power. But if it fails, it's like 400 political power to dissolve, and they never really given me a good bonus. It's just saving 20% on... I think it's 20% on the political power cost. Maybe it's 20% of this cost here. But either way, like, neither of those honestly seems great to me. By the way, you should be done, right? Yeah, we'll be able to fix this one crisis before it gets too bad. 200 combat width, which is also a horrible modifier here. What about, like, now? 141? I mean, it's below 150, so I'll take it. Country-specific bonus. Do they also have, like, a country-specific bonus for attacking me? No, they don't, actually, at all. Apparently I got a lot of... What if I coup you? I mean, I guess if I coup you, I'm pretty sure that just cost me 200 political power, which I don't think is honestly useful in any way, shape, or form. It could influence you a little bit for no real reason, because again, I am going to try to kill you. So influencing your country is not really what I'm here for. To be quite honest with you. Promises of peace. Current war support penalties at 0. So yeah, I'm still just like not really sure. Integrated air defense systems, satellite communications. Because negative 95, like that is quite a bit. Yeah, I just don't really know. Senegal's in the middle of a civil war though, so that's something. Wait, I don't think we've Senegal. Usually it's Côte d'Ivoire that breaks apart. I don't think we've seen a Senegal civil war. But anyways, are you at war with each other? You are. I mean, not that we're really like too worried about bureaucratic cost. I mean, it's a 20%. It's like a 1 in 5, which maybe to some people doesn't sound so bad, but it worries me for sure. Yeah, auto influence you. We're now up to 6.35. It might take us a while to actually puppet the Philippines, which I guess isn't like super surprising. Like, are you bad? Like, are you just giving me like a negative 95% attack for some reason? Officer Corps. Is it because of like guerrilla fighting? Why would guerrilla fighting make my units worse? It makes militia better. So I mean that's something, right? And I don't know because it doesn't list it in this, which is where I would have expected all of our modifiers to be listed, but that's actually apparently not the case. Investment offer from India. You want to put an infrastructure in West Papua. It costs 10%. I mean, we could afford it. So you know what? Sure, why not? I mean, India gets maybe a little bit of influence in our country, but I'm not super concerned about that, at least not right now. So we can back the Muslims, which actually does make the Salafist even more popular. We could back the Christians to reduce the Salafists. So again, we want to be going product efficiency cap, contact the Dutch. You know what? We're probably gonna be playing another country where we can go the Salafist route. So you know what? Let's back the Christians. Why not? I don't know how many Christians live in Indonesia. I can't imagine. I don't think it's that many. Well, I mean, it might be a lot, like numbers wise, just because like Indonesia has 150 million people or something like that. Actually, how many people do we have? 222 million. Okay, shit. So I mean, even if it's like 1% of the population, that's still like 22 million people, right? Like, it's still quite a bit. Yes, you can back the Christians here, which is going to give us... The landowners like us a little bit more. We can lock back into Christian decisions. Mobilize the priest, is going to be a 10% defense bonus, which I honestly don't know if that's actually any good or not. Oh, political agenda's down here as well. And we are currently... How 70 days run to political power. Social spending goes down. Daily democracy support, actually that would be good. Try to counteract what what Saudi Arabia is doing in the country right now. And we now have to back the Christian decisions, which I'm sure are in here somewhere. Cheap loans from the IMF. What's our debt at right now? 1.4 trillion. And our interest rate is... Where's our interest rate? 10.8%. So, I mean, it's not great. But, like, by no means, I say, is it bad. I don't think we need to ask China or the United States for a bailout. At least not quite yet. Back into Christian. Negotiate terms. Okay, so West Papua has a lot of, I guess, the Christian population, mostly then. Oh, wait, is it the modifier here? Wait a second. Yeah, the Aceh insurgency. Max factory and state, organization region, defense goes down, division speed slower. I mean, it doesn't say necessarily. So you've got the population, the Christian resistance. Resistance is spelled wrong, but we're not going to worry about that too much. Okay. Fortified churches gives me a land fort in West Papua. We gain 300 guns. We get 5.6 trillion. That sounds pretty good. We move a building slot. You give me even more money. Train time goes down. We remove the modifiers here. What if I just take all of them? I mean, I don't know about the church so much. Getting 2 land forts West Papua. Oh no, not Papua New Guinea. Anybody but them. Just marching over the border. I'm not worried about them. Let's just put it that way. So I thought it would be this modifier, but it's not, because that doesn't say it has like an attack penalty to it. So I'm not too sure. Or maybe, actually, you know what it might be? What's resistance here to my occupation? Is resistance here stupidly high? No. Like Timor-Leste, Malaysia. So I guess because you're a core, right? We have a claim on you. But maybe because we don't technically own the state because we don't have the capital. So it's not that. I don't know where this negative 95 is coming from. If somebody in the comments would let me know, I would be greatly appreciative of. Are we getting like a defense penalty here? No, our defense is basically fine. It's just that our attack is basically non-existent. Which does, I mean, it worries me for sure. We need more guns, which we definitely don't have. What if I just spent money? Well, we're getting like 3 factors in trade, really? We're not actually exporting that much rubber. I thought maybe more people would want to buy rubber from us. Apparently that's not actually the case. Export organization. Yeah, well, I mean, we're basically just at a standstill. I can't push in. They can't push out. It's just going to be a stagnant front line for the next little while. But it's 5.8% here. Daily political power, minus 1.5 each day per nation you are auto-influencing. Influence from auto-influence applied. So was there an update recently? Auto-influence will cancel if your political power is less than negative 100. Okay, so that's where that number comes from. Okay. So do I just like gain influence every single day a little bit, or is it just at the end of every month still? I will take another investment offer from India. I see no reason really at this moment not to. They haven't done anything to me, so we can be friends for sure. Unless it's just broken. Yeah, it's a 0 out of 4. I think it might just be broken. So we're just gonna influence you the old-fashioned way. I say that, but right-clicking you actually doesn't seem to also be working. Okay, I'm not too sure really what's going on with the influence mechanic at the moment. It's a little messy, just ever so slightly. Because we're at 5.4, like we're losing power here. We're losing influence. But when I right-click, it doesn't actually do anything. So who actually knows? I don't know. Do you want money now? No. They still don't want the cash. Daily democracy support goes up. We have 400 days on you. So I definitely think that's worthwhile. Again, at least to try to counteract the growing power of the Salafist movement. to kind of counteract what Saudi Arabia is currently doing in Indonesia. Get them representation. Sounds fine to me. Yeah, no, I mean, it seems good. It seems good. Mostly, it seems good. But, like, Saudi Arabia, do you need to be currently influencing me this much? Like, really? By the way, how much do you cost? You are 2.2. You're 4.7. But you basically triple this. Construction speed's worse, but who gives a shit? We're going to pay a lot of money, but we're going to be gaining a lot more political power per day, which is kind of, I would say, important for me. And hopefully now the audio influence actually works. It definitely doesn't do anything. Oh, no, it went up. It went up to 9.9. So did it work? No, we're down to 4.4. I have no idea, to be quite honest with you, what's really happening. What about, like, okay, Papua New Guinea. We are currently at 15.88. It worked there. Maybe we just... Maybe they're fighting our influence. Has not recently spread influence in the Philippines. I think it's just a little buggy. Like, that has to be it. It's just not really working the way you would expect it to. They're going to get a national awakening soon. Representation for villagers, focus on farmers, remove rural aid. Do we need... Like, see, let me look at the armed forces. We get plus 50 command power. We immediately replace our military spending with one that's a little higher up. Homegrown infantry, strong howitzers. So none of you really seem to do anything, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if we really need to decrease our stability to increase our armed forces. Fight radicalism. We get 35 command power. We changed the popularity by -3, which honestly doesn't seem that good at all. Boost our popularity. Our student future. There's a lot of choices we got here. Your 70 days. One office sector is not bad. We do get some money out of this. 12 billion. Your constructions by 7 days. Let's fight radicalism first. Seems like that makes sense to me at least. And hopefully soon we can fix some of our issues. We're getting 1.68, which is still like pretty bad. I guess we just don't have that many special modifiers here as some of the other nations we played in the past have had. Okay, I think Singapore wants a non-aggression pact. I see no reason to really say no. By the way, did I solve my crisis? We must have, right? Well, it's not showing up there anymore, so I'm going to assume the answer is yes. We're going to get a loan from the United States. They've granted us our bailout, which does mean that they've got like way more influence. 45%. That's quite a bit, but that's okay. Again, we're pro-Western anyways. We're pro the United States. We're pro-Europe. We're pro-Japan. So maybe we become an American puppet state. Maybe we don't. We'll have to kind of wait and see. If I hire mercenaries, do they still get the negative 95% penalty that we currently are taking right now? I don't really know. I've never hired them. I think Blackwater are American troops, right? Will not surpass capacity. What's our capacity? We can recruit 2 units. We got Iranian Civil War. So Aegis are the British. Why can I not hire you? It says there are 5 available. We will not surpass capacity. Can I hire any of you? Apparently the answer is no. I don't know why we're not. That's okay. So Iran's broken out into civil war right now. We've got the freedom movement led, so I guess they're Social Democrats, it looks like. I will say revolutionary Iran, I'm gonna just say probably has the higher chances of winning, would be my guess for sure. By the way, is my interest still super high? 9.8. I mean, we fixed that kind of a little bit. Bill Clinton's been elected to a 3rd term. Mr. President, congratulations on your stunning victory. You're breaking constitutional law, but that's okay. You want infrastructure, South Korea? I see no reason to say no. Like, me and South Korea, we're friends. We don't have enough political power to actually influence you. I'm a little annoyed that this is still lighting up, even though our political power is quite low. But I mean, you know, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines. So we need 5 countries we need to influence, or or invade, basically. But I just don't see a reason why we'd be invading, let's say, Malaysia. It would be. I wouldn't say no to it hypothetically, but like our breakthrough is fine. Like the breakthrough is working completely a-okay. It's just like our attack value is so piss poor. And I just really do want to know why. Is it corruption? No. You like me now. Which honestly, you're actually way worse. I prefer the Islamic Ummah to like me more than landowners, but overall, I would say this is still a fine situation. I would say it's mostly fine. But for now, I think it's really good time for us to end off this episode for today. So if you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not doing a thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.